Hi, my name is Michael Thompson, and this is my review of the Asus Fonepad. I've had this device for about 3 weeks, and I've been using it as my daily driver for 2. So let's take a look at the Asus Fonepad. The first thing you notice is the absolute incredible size of this device. With the screen size at 7 inch, this device has about the same measurement as the also Asus made Nexus 7, the 2012 version. So when you put this thing up to your head, it's bound to turn some other heads. The size has the ability to create some problems with carrying the device around, as it really doesn't fit inside pants pockets. Well, that's not entirely true, as it do fit inside my enormous pockets, but it's not really a comfortable solution. When trying to have the Fonepad pocketed, I ran into issues with rebooting and launching of apps, as the big size caused a lot of unwanted power button presses, and the pocket's thin fabric allowed some touch activity. The best solution is either the inside pocket of a jacket or within a bag, which gives the impression that this isn't targeted for an average consumer. This should also be considered a tablet with phone abilities more than a 7-inch phone. Even though the device is much inspired by the Nexus 7, the design of the two is somewhat different. The textured back of the Nexus 7 is replaced with an aluminium back, and the button is on the other side. The screen is surrounded by a big black bezel that in my case fits perfectly with my thumb. It's not a remarkable design, but it's not ugly either, and have a more anonymous look, if you think about it as a tablet at least. The build does seem pretty good. It doesn't seem premium, but it does seem built to last. When I try to twist the body, there's no creaking or any other sounds coming from the device. The choice of an aluminium body does give it a good deal heft, and it ends up at 340 grams. The device has a minimalistic button layout, with only a power sleep button and a volume rocker, all on the same side. The other side is blank. The Back Home recently launched app and a dock for floating apps or widgets is all on-screen buttons, so the button bezel is completely blank. On the bottom you have the microphone, the micro USB and the 3.5mm jack. Around the back you have the speaker. On the top bezel there is an earpiece, some sensors and the 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera, and further up is a noise cancellation microphone. Behind the plastic cover on the back you'll find the micro SIM and the micro SD card slot. The Fonepad is powered by the Intel Atom Z2420 single-core CPU with hyperthreading. It runs at 1.2 GHz. The PowerVR SGX 540 is powering the graphics part. It has 1 GB of RAM, Bluetooth 3.0, 3G, GPS and wireless connection. The screen is a 7-inch LED IPS panel with a resolution of 1280 x 800. It has great viewing angles, good and sharp image, and with the Asus Outdoor mode it can really brighten up the display. Even though the PPI is at 216, the screen looks great at normal distance. Coming in closer and you start to see the pixels. The battery is a non-removable lithium-ion 4270 mAh. This is a massive battery when paired with the Intel CPU and can easily get through a day with every usage scenario I've tried. With the inclusion of a micro SD card, you can expand the 16 GB on the device with up to 32 more. Asus kept the skidding to a minimum and largely left Android as is, mainly adding features, apps and widgets to the version. They have added a great deal of features, and here are some of them. Among the on-screen buttons, you'll find on the very right a button to launch a floating app. With this you'll be able to truly utilize the 7-inch screen size by, for example, having a video running on top while you're doing other things such as browse the web. Asus also gives you the opportunity to adjust the screen's color, temperature, hue and saturation via an app called Asus Blended. With Instant Dictionary you get the ability to quick translate any word or collection of words in any app. Although it doesn't seem to work in Chrome browser, it does work fine in the stock browser. Asus Story lets you make a photo book which Asus calls Story. This is an easy way to share your photos in a beautiful way. You choose all the photos you want in, and the app creates the story for you. It is then possible for you to edit the story to your liking. Navigating the device is an all-around good experience, with a few hiccups here and there, but nothing major. The SMS app is a bit weird to use though on the big screen, and it is also a bit weird to put the phone up against your ear the first time, but you will eventually get used to it. It can, however, sometimes be hard to properly align the earpiece with your ear. This is definitely not a device for any major gaming, and the graphics power of this device, at least on paper, is about the same as the Galaxy Nexus or the Galaxy S2. It still plays some games well enough, so long as they're not too graphic intensive, though it even has problems with games as Subway Surfers. The tablet has no problem playing any HD content. So to wrap up, this device is not for everyone. This device almost exclusively caters to people who are tired of running around with both the phone and a tablet at the same time. This enables them to have only one device with them. The problem with this is that this device lacks a certain premium feel and performance to really cut it as a daily driver, at least in my case. Also, the lack of a main shooter on this device spells the problem from the aspect of only carrying one device, because if you want to take pictures, you are then forced to carry around a dedicated camera. But all in all, for the price point, this is actually a pretty good device, if you like the form factor of a big phone like this. You could accompany this phone with some accessories, a Bluetooth headset, so you don't have to put it up to your head, or a smartwatch of some kind to be able to tell you when you have a call or when you get a message, so you can have this placed inside a bag. Well, this was the Asus Pad phone. My name is Michael Thompson. Have a great day.